Sabrina Spellman wanted an ordinary 16th birthday. Instead, she got witches, warlocks, and the threat of the apocalypse. Welcome to the bizarre coming-of-age story that is Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. In this video, we'll recap all 4 seasons of the supernaturally addictive Netflix series. From signing her name in the Book of the Beast to battling ancient eldritch terrors, Sabrina's journey is anything but average. Along the way, she faces scheming villains, prophecies about ending the world, and even an evil doppelganger version of herself. So how did Sabrina go from being an ordinary teen to making the ultimate sacrifice to save her town? Get ready and let's dive right into it. Season 1 introduces us to Sabrina Spellman, a half-witch, half-mortal teenager celebrating her 16th birthday. Now, in the world of witches, a 16th birthday also means it's time for a dark baptism, where Sabrina would sign her soul away to the Dark Lord. Pretty sinister, right? The show centered around Sabrina's struggle to decide, should she embark on her destiny as a powerful witch, or stay loyal to her mortal life and boyfriend Harvey? Tough choice. Sabrina resisted signing the Book of the Beast at first, conflicted about leaving her friends. She sought advice from her witch aunts Zelda and Hilda, who encouraged her to embrace her witch heritage. But her warlock cousin Ambrose had more empathy for Sabrina's dilemma. After scheming from her witch academy teacher, Miss Wardwell, aka Madam Satan, Sabrina finally agreed to sign the book. This was in order to save her friends Susie, Harvey, and Roz from the threat of the Greendale 13, vengeful witches who attacked the town. Signing the book gave Sabrina the power to defeat the Greendale 13 and their summoned Red Angel of Death. She was also able to resurrect Harvey's brother Tommy, who died in a mining accident, though the spell went awry. While Sabrina embraced her witch side, she still struggled to balance it with high school life. Sabrina's new magical abilities put a strain on her friendship, especially when she confessed to Harvey she was a witch and he broke up with her, unable to handle her powers. At the Academy of Unseen Arts, Sabrina slowly made headway with fellow student witches like Prudence Knight and her sisters Agatha and Dorcas. Though initially rivals, Sabrina saved Prudence from being sacrificed by Father Blackwood. Speaking of the cunning Father Blackwood, he was revealed to be Prudence's real father, and he had sinister plans for the Academy students. The biggest twist of Season 1? Sabrina's teacher, Miss Wardwell, was revealed as the demoness Lilith, who had motives to manipulate and destroy Sabrina, leaving us on a cliffhanger leading into Season 2. With Harvey out of the picture, Sabrina and mysterious warlock Nick Scratch grew closer and started dating. Sabrina was unaware that Nick was secretly working for the Dark Lord to get close to her. Sabrina's friends also coupled up. Harvey and Roz began dating. As for Sabrina's aunts, Hilda became involved with Cerberus at Dr. C's bookshop, while Zelda married Father Blackwood. Father Blackwood continued his scheming, creating a misogynistic society for warlocks called the Judas Society. When the anti-pope came to town, Sabrina exposed how Blackwood caused her parents' deaths. This led Blackwood to murder the anti-pope and frame Ambrose. He also expelled Sabrina and Nick from the academy, but Ambrose was saved from execution when the Dark Lord intervened. After killing off much of the Church of Knights leadership, Blackwood went on the run. Sabrina and her friends were left to unravel the prophecy about her being the herald of hell. Turned out that Sabrina was not Edward Spellman's daughter. She was the child of the Dark Lord himself. Lilith, masquerading as Miss Wardwell, manipulated Sabrina into fulfilling the prophecy and bringing back the devil. Lucifer Morningstar arrived on Earth to claim his daughter and insisted Sabrina take the throne as Queen of Hell. But Lilith teamed up with Sabrina to trap the Dark Lord inside Nick's body instead. With the devil contained, Sabrina formed the Fright Club with Harvey, Roz, and Theo to free Nick. Lilith took her place as Queen of Hell while plotting against Lucifer. So Season 2 ended with Sabrina determined to rescue her boyfriend from Satan's grasp, setting up an adventurous trip to Hell in the next season. Season 3 kicked off with Sabrina and her mortal friends journeying to Hell on a quest to rescue imprisoned Nick Scratch, but their trip took a dangerous detour. In Hell, Sabrina discovered that earning the throne meant outwitting demonic challengers, including the cunning Prince Caliban. Back on Earth, Greendale faced invasion by pagans led by the wicked Robin Goodfellow. The pagans worshipped a flesh-eating deity called the Green Man and targeted mortals for sacrifice. Sabrina returned from Hell unsuccessfully. Nick remained trapped, forced to do the Dark Lord's bidding. Aunt Zelda contended with a power vacuum within the Church of Night after Father Blackwood's disappearance. She made a risky deal with ancient trickster spirits called the Hedge Witches, seeking their power against the pagans. We also learned Father Blackwood sired deceitful twins with Lady Blackwood, daughter Judith, and favorite son Judas. Prudence sought to protect abandoned sister Judith from their sinister father. The diabolical pagans cast flesh-eating moths upon Baxter High's crop festival, forcing Sabrina to reveal her powers to save the mortals. Her friend Theo Putnam came out as transgender. Trying to strengthen the cover, Zelda called upon voodoo priestess Mambo Marie, but Blackwood's Judas Society challenged Zelda's leadership and the Coven's satanic foundations. After the pagans attacked and zombified her friends, Sabrina underwent a quest to increase her powers as the Herald of Hell. This granted her a magical double, Sabrina Morningstar. Sabrina Morningstar was sent to rule Hell while Sabrina Spellman stayed on Earth, but Morningstar ended up trapped in stone by Prince Caliban, who then conquered Earth. Earth became the 10th circle of Hell under Caliban. Using time travel magic, Sabrina Spellman was able to contact her future self and learn how to prevent this catastrophic future. By working together across time, the Sabrinas were able to defeat the pagans and restore the Coven's power. But the time loop came with a price. One Sabrina had to forever be imprisoned in stone. The final season introduced the Eldritch Terrors, ancient and primordial monsters who threatened the existence of Earth itself. Sabrina and her friends would have to take on these foreboding entities while still facing typical high school struggles. The first Eldritch Terror arrived in Greendale, the Weird, a squid-like creature able to possess and control people's bodies. It took up residence inside Sabrina, aiming to consume her magic. Sabrina's cousin Ambrose tried unsuccessfully to cut the Weird out of her. Meanwhile, Sabrina felt isolated after her friends moved on from their days in the Fright Club. Harvey and Roz were focused on college plans. Theo explored a new relationship with Robin, and Sabrina's aunts were occupied with their jobs at the Academy of Unseen Arts, now under Aunt Zelda's leadership. Feeling alone, Sabrina used magic to create an imaginary friend, but her loneliness led her to cause a dangerous paranormal incident just to get her friends' attention. Though they ultimately came through to her, Sabrina realized she needed to let them follow their own paths. Father Blackwood had not given up his ambitions for power and destruction. Through his new church dedicated to the Eldritch Terrors, he planned to bring about the end of the world. The next terror, the perverse, a wish-granting imp, arrived in Greendale. Blackwood stole the imp and used it to create an authoritarian reality where magic was outlawed. In this distorted realm, Sabrina was forced into hiding, disguising herself to avoid arrest. Meanwhile, her friend Roz, whose family openly practiced witchcraft in their world, became a wanted criminal. Together, Sabrina and Roz worked to jog the memories of their friends and restore the true reality. Sabrina sought Aunt Zelda's guidance, but Father Blackwood's interference complicated matters. Eventually, the resistance against Blackwood's regime discovered a magical artifact, the Omphalos Stone, which could wrap reality. After consuming a shard of the stone, Sabrina and the others were able to undo the damage caused by the perverse. Blackwood fled Greendale through a portal with the remaining Eldritch Terrors, vowing to bring about the end of times. Sabrina knew she would need the power of both her and her doppelganger, Sabrina Morningstar, to have a chance against the Terrors. When Sabrina Morningstar ended up trapped in a purgatorial time loop while filming a supernatural TV show, Sabrina Spellman helped free her. But two Sabrinas existing in one realm threatened cosmic stability, so Sabrina performed a risky resurrection spell using the ashes of a phoenix to catalyze the magic. Sabrina Morningstar was brought back from the dead, but the angel Metatron decreed one Sabrina must die to restore universal order. Though they tried merging into one being, Morningstar made the noble sacrifice when she allowed herself to be consumed by the void. In the finale episode, Sabrina made the ultimate sacrifice. She let the void absorb her so she could trap it inside Pandora's box. This saved her friends, family, and the world, but it cost Sabrina her life. While Sabrina found peace in the sweet hereafter with her love Nick Scratch, her loss was mourned by her aunts, Ambrose, and friends. They would carry on Sabrina's brave and selfless spirit. So in the end, Sabrina gave her life to stop the apocalyptic threats facing Greendale. Throughout the season, we saw her grow from a daring teen witch into a courageous hero who made the ultimate sacrifice to protect those she loved. Her chilling adventures culminated in a bittersweet yet powerful way. And that wraps up our complete recap of Netflix's chilling adventures of Sabrina. What was your favorite part of Sabrina's journey? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more recaps on your favorite shows. Thanks for being with us today. We'll catch you in the next video.